everybody, welcome to Studio Y.
Today, rising R&B singer Deborah Morgan is going to stop by and sing.
And we're going to give you a behind-the-scenes look at De La Guardia, an interactive theater experience.
Also, we'll hit you to 3 of the hottest CDs released today.
All this and so much more today on Studio
Studio
Y. Hey everybody, so glad you're joining us. We're just hanging out here. I'm joined with Candace and Lauren and Elliot and Jenny and Raj. How you guys all doing today?
Good.
You excited to have a fun show? Yes. Well, I'm excited to tell you guys about something really cool that's coming up on Wednesday, August 23rd at 3:30 p.m. Studio Y and Z100 are having a huge party at Liberty State Park in Jersey City, New Jersey, and we're inviting all of our Studio Y fans and viewers to come and join us because it wouldn't be fun without you guys. There's going to be music, compliments of the substance. There's going to be food and dancing, and Greg T, the frat boy, and Billy Hammond, my co-host for the day, is going to be joining me there, and it's going to be insane. So make sure you guys come and join us. You can call 212-324-8732 if you need some more details. And also, as a little added bonus today, anyone who calls in for Brain Scan or calls in for the Hot Topic, we are going to put you on a special VIP list for our Summer Spectacular. So how do you like that? That's pretty cool, right? But now, talking about our Hot Topic, so we can get those calls coming in so I can get you over to our Summer Spectacular. You guys can't like open up a paper or turn on the news these days without hearing something about the presidential election, the conventions going on, and a lot of celebrities are coming out and showing their support right now, endorsing their favorites. And so you may have seen The Rock, supporting George W. Bush, John Travolta supporting Gore. And that's just a couple right there. But there's so much more that are doing it. So we were talking about this today and wondering how you guys would feel if celebrity endorsements affect your view of candidates. That's our Hot Topic question for today. Give us a call at 1-877-674-METRO. We'd love to hear from you. And if you get on the air, like I said, we're going to put you on that VIP list and also give you Shades of Purple, a CD by M2M. So there you go. So how do you guys feel about this? If The Rock is supporting Bush, are you going to go out and vote for him or what?
No.
Absolutely not.
I guess none of you can vote right now anyway.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nobody's.
But you know, when you can vote.
I don't think celebrities should at all influence, unless they've got something good to say. Unless they've got something of value that they're saying about the candidate, there's no way that anyone should go and vote for, one of two candidates just because The Rock is backing them up.
But I mean, you have to understand this person is going to be running our country. It's not like, oh, this person's like the hottest celebrity, I'm going to go vote for them. I don't think that teenagers think like that.
And not everybody thinks like that.
Right.
Teenagers aren't that shallow, and young voters aren't that shallow. We understand that you vote for somebody based on their political views, not about who's supporting them.
You know, I actually.
I think that the point. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I think that the point of having the stars there is to actually have people get interested into voting, because nowadays not a lot of people actually go and vote. So their point and their role there is to have people interested, exactly, to join and to look at the candidates, to see their point of views and then to vote. It's not to actually vote for the person who, the artist is, representing or saying, oh, vote for this person.
I don't think that's what they were thinking, because they're choosing people like The Rock and John Travolta, meaning that because you like John Travolta and you like The Rock, you're going to vote for this person, not because you like these people get more into politics.
No,
That's not what
it's
they're
all
thinking
advertising. I mean, it's the same reason, there's a lot of people out there who guys could be kind of shallow. You pick up cigarettes because you see a nice billboard. You're going to vote for Bush because The Rock is backing him.
Right.
And I think it's all part of this before, once the election starts drawing near, then the issues are going to focus on if he's backing abortion or the real issues that didn't come down to. I think now
Because they're in the parties.
right now with the celebrities, it's just kind of swinging the votes. I don't think it's really
Not based on
and if the election is going to go because who's backing a candidate, then America's just really shallow. You know what I mean?
It's not
And
about
it's not gonna be like
advertising,
that.
it's about what they have to say. I think that new campaign with Planned Parenthood going against Bush, I think that's extremely effective. And I think if they head more towards that type of advertising, not using a celebrity to get their point across, I think that's much more effective.
Exactly.
Right,
they're
but
using-
what I
Or
meant
have
was
the
like, the
celebrity's
celebrity
point of
is,
view.
yeah,
Is
but the
it-
celebrity
at
is
least
the
have their
If they're
advertisement.
using someone to
Exactly.
draw someone into the whole political thing altogether, you know, I guess that's good because they just want to draw in, especially like people our age, you know, who's 18 or whatever.
that's
They just want to
bigger.
draw. They just want to draw them in. From then on, it should be the person's individual responsibility to listen to the person's political, what they have to say about what they would do if they were to run the
Right.
country.
If they want to have someone go out, like a hot star, go out and say, okay, everyone, let's go vote. If they want to push the issue of actual voting, but they shouldn't go into the specifics of the parties or anything. They should just get the point of voting. Actual. That's
Right.
why
So
they have
you think
MTV
it's a
Rock
bad
the
idea?
Vote.
You think
and-
it's a bad idea to have stars?
Yeah, absolutely. It's
I
No, but see,
don't-
honestly,
I don't
honestly,
That's
I
not
think
basing
the
on what
stars
they're
were there
voting
just to give them support, not to
Exactly.
talk about voting. I mean, MTV did the whole Rock the Vote. That was
That's
to
to
have
get
you know
people to
rock
vote.
exactly.
That's
And
not-
these stars, I think, are basic. It's like an advertisement
It's all
for
publicity.
the right.
It's all
Exactly.
publicity.
That's
It's
what
to
it is.
get people interested to go out there and to vote and to look and to do what's best for them.
And to make
They're
it the
Anyone
first
would
step.
vote
aren't
for a
gonna make you
Republican because
vote.
The Rock does it. It has no
Exactly.
brain
That
cells.
makes
That's-
sense.
Right.
That's what I mean by we're not that shallow. You have to base it on their political views, not about who's supporting them.
Yeah, but I think
no
I
sense.
mean,
I mean,
the
they have
election,
to do research on what the candidate is all about, what
but
he votes for, what he stands for.
as time draws like nearer to like the actual election, I think that's when like the issues are going to become into like larger focus. Now I think it's like the whole convention, the whole like partying thing, like the Democratic convention is going on right now. You know, it's just trying to like to see as many people come out and support them. You know, so obviously you're going to get the big stars, so, you know, because everyone's going to go see the stars, and at the same time you're going to be able to hear Gore speak on like his issues. You know what I mean?
But like Lauren
They're
said,
just
only an
gonna get
idiot
the
is going to
support.
vote for Bush because The Rock is backing him up.
Well, I am totally impressed by you guys. I can't believe how opinionated you are about that. That is so cool. Keep those calls coming in. We'll try and squeeze you in later on in the show. But also, Brain Scan is coming up. I need to give you the qualifying question. The category is, if music be the food of love, band names that have some tie-in with food, you know? And here is the qualifying question. What controversial rapper's wife recently attempted to take her own life? Give us a call at 1-877-674-METRO, and you could qualify to win all those prizes, including getting on our very own VIP list to come and see me and Billy Hammond and everybody else at the Studio Y Summer Spectacular. So we'll see you after the break when the think tank gives you their opinion of The Struggle to Be Strong, a book that we're reviewing today. We'll see you after the break.
Welcome back to Studio Y. We are here with the Think Tankers and the book. It's called The Struggle to Be Strong. It's filled with true life stories written by teens for teens. So does the book offer useful advice, self-help? Let's talk about it right now. What do you think about it?
Oh my god.
Book was
Horrible.
It's an excellent book, everybody. I
very good
recommend it.
book.
Yeah, check it out. Here's a shot of it right here. Right? This is very good right here.
It's excellent book.
We'll start over here. Go ahead. We'll get to you, honey. We'll get to you. We'll get to you. Go ahead.
I love the book. I gave it a 5. It's like the best. I don't think that it has like different stories, and the stories just give you insight about different experiences that teenagers like they had. And one of the stories just made me cry, and it's just an excellent book. I would really recommend it. It's not like for teenagers who are actually struggling through anything. It's actually for any type of teenager, and it's excellent. I loved it.
I agree, because I'm not struggling with any issues right now, but basically what the book is a bunch of foster care. It's about the system. So all the book stories are by children in the system, and they just tell like simple problems that they get over, how they walk out their problems, how they control their temper by writing, just simple stories. I'm not saying it's the greatest book in the world, but it's a really inspirational book, especially after every story they ask you questions about how it relates to yourself, which is a really good idea.
But that's why we
I
have
missed
That
the
was like
point.
that was like a workbook.
Yeah,
like,
I don't like that. I felt it was
Okay,
like
this is,
schoolwork.
I just thought that a lot of people, not only in the foster care system, struggle to be strong, and it was so trite hearing about how everyone came from the same background. They were all from abusive
where they got the
homes.
stories
They were all from foster care. It was, but they should have gone through like a more of a variety of teenagers. I
Yeah,
feel like
it
the
sounded
stories
very
were all the same.
You know what the thing is?
Stereotypical,
I
you're
think
saying?
It sounded
The
very
problem is, I think, like, I personally could not relate to it. Like, I mean, because I consider myself very lucky, like, how my life is. But, so, like, I couldn't really get into, like, what they were saying. I'm like, oh, my God, yeah, I feel bad for you, but it's like over and over also. Like,
was,
every
like,
single
whiny.
story.
Yeah,
A lot of
it was
whining?
very whiny.
But that's why we have parents, though, and role models.
Yeah,
You need a book to tell you how to feel good.
The problem with some of these kids is like their parents might have died, or that they're separated. So they come from these problems, and that's I guess if someone has like the similar situation, then maybe you can like learn from someone else's experiences, their patience to deal with it. But like if you're fine, like if nothing is really that tragic in your life, then the book isn't gonna like help
No
you.
one
a
is
lot.
Some of
that
the- some of the
fine.
stories were really good, and some
No
of them
one
were
is
so
that
poorly
fine in
and
your
like
life.
They were
written.
so
They were so
juvenile.
juvenile.
They sound juvenile.
Give us a quick example of a juvenile story.
Okay, there was one, how to survive shopping at the mall with your mom.
Oh,
Who cares?
so
No, but there were
stupid.
some stories. There were really
And
good
it was so
stories.
stereotypical. It's like they shove you in the van
Yeah,
and they
it was all
take you
fun.
shopping. It was
No.
And they put your
stupid.
seatbelt on.
Yeah, it was
I know, I do agree
No.
with you that there were some juvenile stories, but there were some stories that were really impressive.
Yes,
like,
the
there
one
was
with the AIDS was
Yeah, there was
good.
this guy.
There's a story about a guy who couldn't figure out his sexuality.
That-
All
Exactly.
his life, he was, stereotypical to gays. And then when he was about 17, he realized that he
That
himself
was
was a
so
homosexual.
that story was the most stereotypical thing in the world.
But you know,
Oh,
when
no,
you're
it's
when you're
typical.
when you're gonna
It's
go
so
into a bookstore
stupid.
and you're looking for self-help, like if you are not feeling well, whatever, this book is not the book you're gonna choose off the shelf because it's all
could
written like a
help.
diary. It's got how can I help myself? It's got
a journal.
workbook
A
questions.
journal.
My favorite story
That's what I
was
think,
not
yeah.
the one about the blue-haired freak. I cried. That was sad. But there was also like all my friends at work were making fun of me because they were like, "This is so stupid." The kid was like, "The people call me Nacho Cheesehead," my teacher told me to go around and look like a mobile Christmas tree. I mean, who
I
actually
didn't
says
find that
this?
These are
inspiring.
real
I didn't think
kids
it sounded
and
real.
They're real stories, though.
They're
you know?
real
Didn't sound
stories.
I don't know if a lot of
Obviously,
them though. I don't. I
somebody
think this is
feels
like
this way.
ghostwriting. Some of these are ghostwritten.
No,
and these
I don't
cannot
think
be
so.
real.
No, I
These
seriously
cannot
think
be all
I
real.
seriously think that they were real. Like I mean, people like
They're
really went
real
through this stuff,
stories,
you know.
exactly.
And I guess
some
if
of them
you're
are written by multiple
sounded-
stories are written by the same people. The gay story and my struggle with weed and another
Because
story.
you
were
have
All right,
all
time
written-
out, time out, time out.
problem.
Let's rate it.
I give it a
Oh, here's the brutal part, right?
No, yes, I give it a 5
A
because
5.
I
they
gave it a
had they were
5.
good stories. They really were.
I gave it a
Not all of
5
them, but-
because it talks about different things that teenagers should have: insight, independence, how to deal with relationships, and it helps you. It helps.
Raj?
3.5. I mean, if you have problems, maybe go see how other people dealt with it. But if you're fine, if you have no real big deal like going on in your life, let it go. Don't get the book.
I thought it sounded like it was written by younger kids, so I gave it a 2.
I gave it a 2, but only because the one my hair is blue, but I'm not a freak was the best story ever. I was crying.
Well, the
That's
total
only
is
reason.
3.5 stars. The book, we gave it 3.5 stars. So go check it out if you want.
No.
Layla is standing by for the
Don't
first
get
round
it.
of Brain Scan. Check it out, Layla.
We are playing round 1 of Brain Scan, and Seth is on the line because he answered our qualifying question correctly.